Greetings and salutations, everyone. It is the Graveyard Shift with Mr. J. It is now 2:09 a.m. It's Thursday, June 17th, and it's now 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Not too hot, not too cold. You can wear, casual short sleeve pants, what have you. And I'm sure you'll be comfortable. You may feel a slight chill. There's a slight wind chilled out there, but I think you'll be fine. So it is Thursday night on the eastern side of the country, Virginia Beach to be specific. Got off work not too long ago. Just doing I guess this is just gonna be a test cast. Not really something I might throw out there, but if it comes out great, I guess I'm just gonna put it out there. It sucks because there was a original first episode with my friend Leah, and she's been a friend of mine since I believe 2016. We met on an online chat. Can you believe that? It was like the old-fashioned, phone chats. I think it was 712-432-5700, something like that. And it would be random people just matched up, and you never know who you're gonna meet. There's a lot of perverts, a lot of breathing hard people. It's just like Omegle. You're gonna either meet cool people, racist people, random people, sick people, or really cool people. And she was one of them. She actually came down from Maryland, to meet me. She had a car at the time, and I was kind of in a rough place. I just started my job at a moving company. I worked there for like I think a few years, I believe. I think like four years, and we've been friends ever since. And it's crazy because I think it's been like 6, 7 years. Yeah, time flies by. And we've seen each other grow, we've seen each other fall, and our friendship, is a pretty good one. Excuse me. But it's the people that you meet that aren't in your neighborhood. And we had this whole interview back and forth like it was a phone conversation, but you guys got to hear it. And it was very intuitive, and I gotta tell this girl that hey, remember that thing that we did? Yeah, that's gone. um but I'm sure she'll come back for a second episode, and do a little thing with me. You're gonna see lots of her. She's a you know kind of a fan already, even though I'm not really doing anything yet. But speaking of random people that you meet outside of your neighborhood, I guess that's gonna be the topic tonight. Um, I first moved here to Virginia Beach about two years ago, and I think it was my birthday. I was an Omegle. I didn't know anybody. I didn't have anyone to hang out with. I didn't have any friends. So I was on Omegle bullshit, and I'm running into different people. Some of them are cool. Some of them are actual dicks. Omegle shit. Everyday shit. And there was these group of Canadian college mates, and honestly, none of you are surprised that they're Canadian, because Canadians are like one of the nicest people on this planet. I'm not saying that all Canadians are great, because there's some apple assholes, but there's some bad apples. I mean, obviously, nobody's perfect, but for the most part, they have a friendly culture, at least from what I know. And I think it was 2 3 hours before my birthday, and they were just like, hey, we're gonna sit here and chill and wait for your birthday. So we were just shooting the shit, talking about random stuff. I was like talking about their majors, and they were like, come here, like we'll have a place to stay, we'll love to see you. They gave me their contact information and everything. They really wanted me to come. I was just like, holy shit! All right, let me get my shit together, and I'll go up there. I still got that to do. But second encounter, I think was really random. That was unexpected. And I'm still friends with them today. Was a woman from Sweden. I also met from Omegle. She was a dominatrix. And at the time, I wasn't new to the BDSM world, but I guess, I was learning further and further because, I myself participate in that, but that's neither here nor there. That's not the conversation of tonight. That's a whole nother episode. But, she taught me, how to be the best Dom I can be, because I want to be the very best that no one ever was. To train them is my real test. And to spank them is my cause. Okay, that's horrible. But, she taught me, what it is, the difference between, being dominant and, responsible and being, just a jerk and assertive and wanting control. Because, honestly, in that position, the sub has the most control because they're surrendering to you. That's a whole nother thing. But we've been friends ever since. I still talk to her every now and then. After this COVID thing happened, I haven't talked to her during, I think for most of 2020. And, we were concerned about each other, and, it was just like, picking up, from where we left off. Now I also, have to go to Sweden. Um, I've seen her house. It's a beautiful house. It's huge. She's like a professor. She is a phenomenal woman. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the people that you meet outside your neighborhood. Now, I could get into the people I met in my neighborhood, but that's a whole nother story for another day. And, like, I guess moving into a different area, not knowing anybody, and, like, just being kind of solo, I guess, the internet served it, a really cool tool just, socialize and, conversate with people. I did talk to my old friends, but, I, like, other than, my best friend Naj Al Ghul and Leah and, a few others that, that I've known from a long time, it's, you grow apart, and that's normal. It's a part of growing up, and it's not too bad. I mean, I still have contact with one of my best friends from the fucking fourth grade. You know, we don't talk, but we're still cool. I remember she came over and visited me. It was the best day ever, and she brought her dog, and that was cool. And the dog was fucking big. God, that was a big fucking dog. She's a mom now, and she was like, "I'm never gonna be a mom," and she's a mom. Everybody's fucking pregnant, and I'm so happy. I don't have any kids. Not saying that anyone who has kids, you know, like their life sucks, because that's cool for them. Like, kudos to you if you have kids. But personally, I've taken care of my mother, friends, and I just want to kind of just take care of myself, once I'm really out there. I mean, I'm renting a room right now, but once I get my own apartment, my own shit, I want to be responsible for myself. And I think that just be a good growing experience. And so far as having kids, if I have them, I have them. I'm not gonna avoid them like the plague. I don't mind. Like, I think I'd be a good dad. But um other than that, just want to live my life. I don't know how this has anything to do with people far away, but I guess the thought of having kids is far away. I'm trying trying to think of someone I've met a lot of people in a lot of states. I've actually traveled to some places too. I've seen someone in Ohio. I haven't been to Maryland. I have to go up there because my friend Leah, she comes down here, but I haven't been up there yet. I haven't gotten a chance to. And I obviously see some family members and some friends up in New York, but I kind of know them because I go back and forth from them, up there from time to time. And other than that, I think we've talked for long enough. This was a brief convo between me and you. So I guess until next time, I'm going to give this nugget of advice. Thinking positive isn't the worst thing in the world, but you shouldn't let, positivity blind you, let realism, take hold, prepare for the worst, but hope for the best because you dish out. I mean, you bring in what you dish out, law of attraction. I saw a little thing about that today, and I guess it's been on my mind, and it's very true. You say you're gonna have a bad day. Guess what? 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have a fucking bad day. But you hope for the best. You expect you prepare for the worst because you can't just you know be around with your head up the whole time, head in the clouds. You might trip. You gotta look on the ground sometime. You gotta be aware of your surroundings. So with all that said, I wish you all a very good night, and I hope you get a break and relax. And I guess this ends my graveyard shift. That was not supposed to happen. It was supposed to be more of an ending like this one.